Hey guys, my name is Tony Jara and I'm a software developer. This video is an overview and demo of a product for developers to quickly build applications and test ideas. It's called Transcribely, and it's not just a template and it's not just a starter, but an actual production-ready application designed to save time and money. I created this product because I got tired of coding the same things over and over again from scratch. I wanted a starting point better than just a nice landing page. I wanted a complete solution with all the bells and whistles that's easy to change and customize. That's what Transcribely is. It has Stripe integration, different Auth options, email providers, cloud providers, third-party integrations like ChatGPT, themes, and more. This app has a lot of features, so this video is just going to be a brief overview of some of them. You can use the timestamps to jump between sections. I will be making an in-depth video for each one in the future. Please consider subscribing at the end of this video if you're interested. Before I start talking about the app, I want to make a quick disclaimer. This is not a product for beginners, and some JavaScript and React.js knowledge is required. Having said that, a lot of my efforts are focused into making onboarding as quick and easy as possible. Buying this app does not guarantee that you will make money with it or that you will have absolutely everything that you need to make an online business. The one thing that I can promise is that this will save you a lot of time. Transcribely as an application is pretty straightforward. Whenever I came up with the idea to build this, I wanted to create an app that I was actually going to use. With Transcribely, you can upload either video or audio, extract the text from them, and interact with the text. For example, say you want to create some notes from a recorded meeting. You can get the text from that meeting, ask ChatGPT to make a summary of that meeting, and then make a PDF and send it to your colleagues. If you want to experience Transcribely for yourself, you can sign up for a free trial that comes with some transcription minutes and ChatGPT tokens. Okay, what's actually in this app? At its core, it uses the T3 stack, which is Next.js with TypeScript, gRPC, and Prisma. With Next.js, I'm using the Pages router because it's solid and battle tested. And if you know Next.js, you probably know the Pages router too. gRPC and Prisma just make such an excellent developer experience. You can quickly make type-safe APIs and reuse your interfaces and validations all throughout your app. For styling, as much as I love things like ShadCN, I picked Chakra UI because I wanted to save time. ShadCN is not a component library. Chakra UI is, and it has a lot of them, as well as hooks and an extensible theming engine that gives you a wireframe to quickly prove ideas. Tailwind is already set up, so you can use it whatever you want as well. Stripe is a payment platform that I decided to use for this app. Their documentation is great and their fee is reasonable. Handling subscriptions with any type of payment platform can be a pain to set up from scratch, especially if you're keeping track of API usage. For example, in Transcribely, I'm using an audio-to-text API, and every time you hit that API, the user needs to be charged for that usage. But if your app is not strictly pay-as-you-go, you're going to need a way to reference if their usage is included in a plan or if they should be billed outside their plan. This app includes a credit system where you can easily manage your client's usage and report back to Stripe only when required. I've also included a feature to create products and prices straight from this app, which avoids drift between your database and Stripe. There's also a usage playground to test the credit system, a way to set up free tiers, expiration dates, subscription banners, your plan has expired screens, and a lot more. Like I said before, I will make some videos to show how Stripe is implemented. Whenever you're starting a new app, you may already have the concept and want to start with a new teaser to generate interest and use your new domain. If you go inside the app options file, you'll find a variable where you can modify what type of hero screen you want to show to your users. This can be used for displaying a coming soon title, or if you've already set up your email providers, you can change this to notify me when ready, and this will allow anyone visiting your website to sign up to a waiting list. You can read about more options in the documentation page, as well as the code comments inside those files. For authentication, this app uses Auth.js with Google and email and password as providers. The Prisma adapter takes care of the database layer. Inside the app options, you can disable either provider. This could be helpful if you're waiting for production access for some Auth provider, or don't want to depend on third-party providers. If your user initially signs up with email and password, they can later sign in with an Auth provider like Google, and their accounts will get merged. Not the other way around though. For email and password, all of the logic for verifying emails, sign in, sign up, and forgot password is already taken care of. The only thing that you need to do is bring your own email provider, which leads me to the next point. For email providers, I personally love using Amazon SES. But if you want to use another provider, this app includes the logic to use either an SMTP provider with NodeMailer as a transporter or a complete solution such as MailerLite. For images or any other kind of media upload, you can use either S3 or Azure's Storage Blob. All you need to do is change the app options. In both cases, I'm using pre-signed URLs. You can adjust the lifetime of those URLs if you want to. There are so many components included in this application. Some of them I've been refining for years, so I can build things like forms or tables as fast and reliably as possible. For forms, there are components ranging from type-safe text inputs to complex image uploads with cropping, progress bars, drag and drop, and image compression. The libraries I'm using are React Hook Form with Sod for validation. For tables, I'm using React Table with Chakra UI. My table component has many filtering features as well as some extra features for admins. There are a lot of other components and hooks included, but to keep this video as short as possible, I'll stop here. In the future, I'll be making a video series of my favorite components. You can buy Transcribely on shipvoid.com. Since this is a new app, for the first 100 customers, the price is going to be $39 for single users and $149 for teams. For both licenses, you can ship unlimited applications and even use it to sell apps to customers as many times as you want. The difference between the two is that for team users, you can share access to the source code with any of your team members, and the single user is only for one person. The one thing that you cannot do is sell the same code as a template, which would go against this app's license agreement by competing directly with me. For more details about licensing, you can check the link in the description. Once you buy this app, you'll receive a confirmation email with a link to set up your ShipVoid account, where you can download the app and any of its releases as many times as you want. Inside the email, you'll also find a link to ShipVoid's Discord, where we can discuss anything related to this app. To close this video, I just want to say, if you're interested but have some doubts, you can book a demo session by going to ShipVoid's webpage. I'm constantly adding things to this app, so if you feel like there's a feature that you're missing or have feedback, please reach out. You can also sign up for ShipVoid's newsletter or subscribe to this channel to get updates. And lastly, I want to say, I'm still a freelancer. So if you're interested in connecting, building something together, or even hiring me full-time, you can find my contact information down below. Thank you for watching.